Alrighty, y'all, what's going on today? So today I'm going to be talking to you about these cool little cube food storage containers from Sistema. Sistema makes a bunch of different containers. We have a bunch of them at home. When essentially we kind of pretty much use two different kinds of containers here. We have lots of Pyrex glass containers that we use for the most part. Though we kind of stumbled across these, and the reason we bought them is because they are double the height and can just store more food in one container, which is a pretty interesting. They basically have, I guess you'd call it like a modular style design where you can store, more food, saves fridge space, etc. So this one obviously has a blue handle and is regular kind of translucent plastic. The handles are, they vary. We have some other colors as well. I think like purple, pink, red, etc. So they do have different colors, which is cool. I guess you can, have different foods in different colors. If you have a family, one person can use one color, whatever. It's kind of nice. So they are about 47 ounces. They hold a pretty good amount of food in them. They are also BPA free, the plastic, so for those of you who are very, very wary about the types of kitchenware that you use, which you should be, they are BPA free, so it's kind of a nice thing to know. Easily the best thing about this is that there are multiple compartments on the inside. So on one side you have, two compartments with a little wall between them. On the other side you have one larger compartment that also has a lid that can easily snap closed and you're ready to go. So the cool thing about that is you can, store your different kinds of food all day. I'll typically put a sandwich in this portion right here, and it's especially great if you're taking with you on the go. I will say that it is a little bulky, so do be wary if you're maybe packing in a smaller bag with other things like a laptop or whatever, that it may stick out a little bit. But honestly, when compared to lunch boxes or other things that you may take with you while you're working, it's pretty good for the size. The cool thing is, you can really have your entire lunch stored away in this thing. I usually put sandwiches in this portion right here, close that bad boy up, fruits and nuts or chips or something like that right there, and then I can close the sandwich up. That's going to stay over there. Those are going to stay in their section. And then this locks really, really nicely. It's not gonna wiggle around. It's much better than, I guess, the lid style kind of containers. Locks up. It's just a really, really nifty design. Designed really, really well. Plastic is also very, very durable. I can really press down on that. It's not gonna bust. It doesn't ever feel like it's gonna break over time. It definitely has gotten a little cloudier since I used it. Since I got it, although I'm sure it's, depends on, I guess, how well you're cleaning it or what you're cleaning it with. But that is just, I guess, one thing to take note of. It is also completely microwave safe. You're not going to want to, keep the lid on there if you are microwaving it. You're going to want to have it open, because if you start trapping that heat inside, thing's going to bubble up and blow. So you don't want to do that. So if you're going to microwave it, it needs to be flat like this without a lid covering it. It also is totally fridge safe, freezer safe. I've used it in both places. And it's also not so big that it's going to be taking up lots of room in your fridge or freezer. You'll be able to pretty much any shelf in your refrigerator. You should be good. One thing I will say is that, the sandwich portion of it, the large portion, I wish was maybe a little bit bigger. This is just about the size. Your typical piece of bread loaf, if you're getting a thing of let's say Wonder Bread or wheat bread in that kind of form, that's about this size. So sandwiches that are any bigger than that, if you're looking at getting loaves or rolls or things like that, you may have trouble fitting it in here. But for on the things on the smaller side, it's really perfect. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all there is to it. It's very, very simple and effective, and just an interesting little design, I would have to say. Go check it out, you guys. It's the Sistema Cube Food Storage Container, and great little buy if you're eating lunch and stuff on the go. Alrighty, y'all. Take it easy.